The other thing I don't understand, and maybe you can because you are the wise one here.
Evidently.
Why is it avocado, one word over there, and guacamole over there? I mean, if I make tuna and then mix it up with mayonnaise, it's tuna fish salad, right? Tuna salad. Avocado, then it becomes guacamole. Why the new word?
I'll take it a step further.
All right.
Why is it when you eat chicken, you're eating chicken?
Yeah.
When you eat fish, you're eating fish. But when you're eating cow, you're eating beef.
That's because when the Normans, glad you asked me that question, because I was a 6th grade teacher, because when the Normans invaded the Saxons, in other words, the French invaded the English, they brought in 50,000 French words, including venison, judiciary, things like that, all French words, 50,000. And the French consider English a bastardized French language. Did you know that? Yes, the Francophiles. So that's why we're messed up in English. All kinds of words to do the same thing. You can have beef and venison, like all these different words for one thing.
Well, venison is deer, right?
That's true.
But no one has ever said, I'm going to eat a cow, right? I mean,
well, I have once or twice.
You never see it on a menu.
I don't mean beef.
That's how I proposed.
See what I'm talking about over there?
I see what he's talking about.
What about you? You understand?
He's playing to the bleachers. So let me ask you,
because you've never said that. What about? Doesn't he get a chance to talk? Tell us a joke. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just having a blast listening. I'm just here to pepper in and do punch up.
I came twice. I don't know about you.
Wow, at this age, in this time limit?
Oh, I'm old.
I don't know. I guess
67.
That was I guess 67 when we tried to figure out.
Ask your mom. She'll know.
She knew. Number 2,982. I thought we said.
I'm not going there.
So of the
have you people call you? You're my amigo. See what I did there?
Yeah, I do get that every once in a while.
Well, you know what's interesting, and I heard this from you direct. Tell the story of Amico, which is interesting.
Oh no, it's an orphan name. That was when in Italy, my great grandfather was an orphan. When they didn't have a last name, that was one of the names they give you. So no amigos are related. We're all just from the same orphanage.
What was this? A sympathy ploy?
Yeah.
No, he just told me to tell you.
I just thought it was fascinating. I never heard that story before.
Yeah, I don't care.
Whoa.
So
Zach, you went from his best friend.
I'm waiting for the joke. It's going. You know, when I was a child and it rained. Tell us a joke.
Hey, tell a joke. Snap out a joke.
I'm not a performing monkey for you, Ralph.
Well, why are you on the show? I can't do jokes. I am a joke, but I can't. Okay, I got a joke for you.
I would love to hear it.
Why did Michael Jackson? Well, how do we?
That's a great one.
Why did Michael Jackson love 47-year-olds?
Oh, because there was 40 of them.
There were 40 of them.
Oh, look at that. Zach gets the answer.
7-year-olds. You see what I mean?
47-year-olds. I like it.
Yeah.
Do you think Michael?
What's the difference between Michael Jackson and Coca-Cola?
Oh, something about coming in a plastic bottle.
They both come in little cans. That's
wow.
Right.
Look, now let me ask you, Zach. Did you know those, kids, or have you heard those before? You just figured out the answer.
They're street jokes.
Okay, I'm just curious because
not as delivered as well as that.
Of course,
from the street. He's from the street. What's the difference between an astronaut and Michael Jackson?
Well, we're on Michael Jackson swing.
Well, everybody knows one is a moonwalker. The other one's probably fingering your child right now.
I like them all.
It's a big hush.
You know when Michael Jackson shopped at Kmart?
Sure. Boys' pants, half off, the sign.
I knew that one. That's the only one I knew.
How does Michael know when it's time for bed? When the big hand touches the little hand.
Oh, what do Michael Jackson and Santa Claus have in common?
Ooh, I don't know this one.
Oh, they both enter children's rooms and leave with empty sacks.
Ooh! I think Jane just added that to his list.
Have you heard about the woman sunbathing on the beach? She takes her sunglasses off. She's surprised to see Michael Jackson beside her. She says, "Sir, would you mind getting out of my sun?"
Is it always Michael Jackson jokes with you?
No. Burt Lancaster was probably blowing kids too. No, it was just, I mean, that's, I don't know anybody else who paid $22 million to a child so they wouldn't go to court. That's one child. The other one got $3.5 million not to go to trial. That's police record.
And you know what's sad is that I actually believed at one point that he didn't do any of that, but then it became pretty evident that he really did. I just didn't want to believe it.
I knew the man. We went over to his house and all that, and I always a nice guy, and very personable and charitable and all that. But what middle-aged guy has only boys visit his home?
Right. I mean, I always tried to rationalize it as that he had no childhood and he was so screwed up in the head that he was trying to reconnect.
I don't care. Leave the children alone.
But it's more the parents you got to blame than anyone else.
No.
I'll blame the guy fucking the kids.
That's true, too.
No, I blame him.
But I mean, the parents should never let their kids alone with Michael Jackson.
That's
too.
B. First A is the one that does it.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. But I don't know. I guess he had mental problems. It's unfortunate.
Yes, but I don't care about that. I only care about the victims.
You're right. You're right. I'm not. You're preaching to the choir.
Don't know.
So now the other thing that you've been
Does
doing.
that explain what happened to you?
Yeah, a little bit. No, I've never had any really bad experiences like that. Nothing really traumatic in my life. I've had a pretty.
Ralph was an ugly kid.
I was an ugly kid, but I still am.
Oh my God,
I still am. I've never. I think that like I work now in this. These are all the shows that are on the Gas Digital Network over there. Most of the shows are comedian hosted.
Yeah.
Most comedians had some sort of problem or something happened. They don't have a good father relationship. Very rarely is it that everything's great and they decided to get into comedy. Kind of like the same with a porn star.
right?
You don't get into porn if everything's great and happy for the most part.
Why not?
I would say that for the most part that's the case.
Yeah.
Do you disagree?
I don't know. Is it true?
Are you asking her? Is she in porn? There's a few. I think, of course, there's exceptions to every rule. Just like in comedy. I don't know about your father and mother situation, Zach.
Yeah.
Is it normal?
No.
Okay,
I'm still waiting for the third goddamn joke, so I haven't.
He had the good Michael Jackson joke. You liked it. You laughed out loud.
That was a joke.
You laughed.
Not.
I thought it was a statement of fact. Okay.
It's probably both. But anyway, so I was saying is that I've had a relatively normal childhood. I had a decent relationship with both my parents, and maybe it's why I'm not as funny as you.
So are you a comedian?
No.
What the hell are you doing on this Gas Digital Network?
Thank you for saying it, by the way, and saying it correctly. Me and one other show, which is called The Real Podcast up on the left there.
Right.
We're the co-owners. We're the G and the S of Gas Digital. His last name is Gomez. I'm Sutton. And we started this network here in the house, and now we're getting about 300,000, 350,000 listeners a week, and it's growing exponentially.
Good for you.
The negative thing is that I have people in my house all the time, which is weird. Not just my show, but there's 9, 10
Can
shows.
you deduct the square footage from your tax?
Absolutely.
All of it or part of it?
All of it.
Good for you.
Yeah, but we're moving into a real studio soon. This is you're here at the ground level, Mr. Simmons. We've only been doing this now a year, I think. Not even a year. In May, it'll be a year.
But
And,
everything, few people realize that whether it's Facebook or HP or, the large entities, they all started in garages and at home.
Apple, most famously, started in a garage.
Sure.
Yeah, and we're at the point now where we're looking at spaces to take a studio, and we're going to keep this studio, but have that studio too. It's pretty wild to see where we are, because I actually just
that's wild, but the wildest thing of all is that Rock and Brews is actually opening.
That's what I was going to say.
Very first, I mean, we're in arenas, we're in Dallas and San Antonio, where sports teams and rock concerts play, and in airports, but now we're really making.
But do you have gluten-free pizza there?
We do have gluten-free pizzas, and thank you for leading the witness, Your Honor. And gluten-free beers, craft beers, I might add, 60 or more. And the very first Rock and Brews Casino and Resort is going to be announced January the 12th with the Caw Nation and Caw Gaming, Inc. I would be remiss in my inferred fiduciary duty if I didn't mention that.
Are you and Paul investors?
No.
No.
We provide sweat equity, which means we do a lot of the heavy lifting.
Okay, so you are, but you're getting...
Money is easy. Work is hard.
Agreed. Well, depends on who you are, I guess. But so...
Can I have a joke? Give me some.
You're killing me.
I think
You're making me nervous.
Really?
A little bit. I mean, you've been very nice, but... I do terrible under pressure, apparently. Who knew?
Well, your glasses are fogging up, so that's an indication of something. I don't know what.
I mean, look, it is a little awe-inspiring to have you here, so we're both a little nervous, I guess, like that kind of awe, And it's funny, because the show is called SDR, Drugs and Rock and Roll, and of the and the rock and roll, you were probably the number one dude to talk to, just not on the drugs tip.
No, I've never been.
Never done anything. You don't even drink, correct?
No, never been drunk in my life. No.
Have you never tried anything?
Well, no. You have to be very specific about what that means. So I've never knowingly been high.